तो मुझे ये बताएं, बचपन में क्या वो होता था कि शीशे के सामने खड़े हो के माधुरी दीक्षित के स्टाइल में अदाएं हो रही हैं या दुपट्टा घूम रहे हैं या कुछ डांस प्रैक्टिस या डायलॉग बोले जा रहे हैं, कुछ ऐसा होता था या नहीं? ऐसा कुछ नहीं? ये कमरा बंद करके होता था?
No. I was the most overconfident person in the family. because I used to be like I am Madhuri. I am.
Okay.
So you know, I used to dress up like that. I used to dance like that. बचपन से तो वो शीशे के सामने तो वो a very low key चीज होती है ना. मैं तो
ड्राइंग रूम में खड़े होके सेंटर टेबल पे
this was me.
घाघरा घुमा दो.
बचपन, and then I remember me being very overweight for my time spent when I was studying. And तब my parents thought that, you know, the thing is gone because I was a very studious kid too. So, but you know, तब भी I was on, because the other day my friend was sending me this video of her shadi 3 years back, and I was like super overweight and I was dancing. I was seeing my expressions and I was like, dude, I'm really proud of me. मतलब इतना confidence with that weight, like dancing with all those steps and like thumkas, and I was like. So I was always like, I knew where I wanted to go.
Okay. और अम्मी अब्बू कुछ नहीं किया, माँ बाप सही थे, सब कुछ नहीं होने?
नहीं. My parents didn't say me anything. We just we have these table discussions in our house, we call them. So we just had 5 to 6 of them.
Okay.
So because initially तो they thought ना, क्योंकि मेरा अच्छा डिग्री भी मेरी 2-1 आ गई थी और बड़ी अच्छी डिग्री होती और I was a very studious kid and everything. So they thought that I might just go in that profession and everything. So also I was very overweight. So my mother and father was like, she just wants to do it because a 21-year kid telling you they want to act and, you know, do this. They're like, अच्छा बाद में करेंगे बात. But you know, one day when I came back from my graduation last year from London, so I just told my parents कि भाई मुझे जाना है कराची अब. तो उन्होंने कहा नहीं, यहाँ पहले you know हम आपको मिलाते हैं 1-2 लोगों से. I was like नहीं, I want to go myself.
Seriously?
I will audition myself and I will see whether I have the potential, because मैंने theatre वगैरह स्कूल में तो किया था, but in front of the camera it's a different game, I think. तो फिर I flew here.
अच्छा, तो अम्मा अब्बा ने बिल्कुल नहीं रोका, उन्होंने कहा जाओ?
नहीं, वो 1-2 हफ्ते का होता था कि you know conversation, very table conversations.
मम्मी ने ये नहीं बोला मैं साथ चलती हूँ थोड़ी दिन रहती हूँ?
नहीं. वो तो शुरू से it was very clear, they know that you know how I am and everything. But yeah, so I came here, I auditioned every production house.
अच्छा.
Yes.
तो कैसे in touch कैसे हुई, कैसे किया? बस कॉल करके पहुँच जाती थी?
इतनी अच्छी दुनिया में रहते हैं जहाँ we have Google.
Okay.
और गूगल से आपको प्रोडक्शन हाउसेस के एड्रेसेस समझ आ जाते हैं.
नहीं वो तो है, लेकिन वहाँ पहुँच के मतलब वो ऐसी तो हर किसी को नहीं अंदर कर लेते हो.
नहीं, लेकिन I'll tell you one thing.
क्या हुआ?
Here, things are very different. I was taken aback too. यहाँ, if you're an actor and if you want to go and draw for audition, you just call them and they place an audition for you.
Oh wow.
Like in every production house, this is what happens.
अच्छा, तो
obviously I did have a contact or something like that. I won't be lying. I did had a contact. They made a call or 2, but most production houses I went by myself because I just had 1 hafta, 1 week stay here. So I want to give as many auditions as I can.
Okay.
So bas I just gave all those auditions 1 hafte mein, and then I flew back to Lahore.
Okay.
Then I started getting a lot of calls.
माशाल्लाह.
But बस मुझे वो थोड़ा specific होना था because मुझे soap से start नहीं करना था and everything like that. मुझे soaps बहुत offer हुए थे because start में हमेशा ये होता है. So I still remember saying महेश भाई give me a small role.
Okay.
But give me it in a prime time drama. He was like, no, I don't want to give you a small role. I want to start you as a lead and everything like that. I was like, no, I still don't believe in this lead culture. Like, I feel it should be your character जो you know should sound about right or you should speak volumes.
तो दिलरुबा में तो बहुत ही छोटा रोल था.
Yeah, दिलरुबा
में it was not even a you know very different type of character.
You didn't even had a story.
You know. तो क्यों हाँ बोला उसके लिए?
I still remember. I'm not going to talk about it, but there was a very big project that came right Dilruba ke saath hi. I was offered second lead in it.
Okay.
Yeah, I was about to do that, but things didn't work out in a week or so. And usi hafte mein, I got a call for Dilruba.
Okay.
And I was so impatient, which everybody watching should not be, who wants to be. I was like, chalo, I'll just start. Let's just start, you know. लेकिन जब आपको स्क्रिप्ट मिलती है और आपको कॉल आती है तो वो जो आप स्क्रीन पे देखते हैं उससे बहुत डिफरेंट होता है कैरेक्टर। तो जो मुझे पता चला था द गर्ल हैड अ स्टोरी you know, but when it came on board और जब हमने shoot शुरू किया obviously there was no story, but throughout that 8 months that we shot Dilruba, not for a second was there any regrets कि ये मैंने क्या कर लिया, because जब मैं shoot कर रही थी उसके दौरान ही मुझे offers आना शुरू हो गई थी, but फिर I was like पहले let's just come Dilruba come on air and
तो फिर जब तक दिलरुबा नहीं गया था आपने कोई और चीज़ को हाँ नहीं बोला?
I did not.
भड़ास कैसे आया?
भड़ास so I met Six Sigma people, Humayun Bhai, Sanam and Sanadeem, when I came to audition and everything. और उन्होंने तभी they were like कि हम आपको देंगे कुछ and everything, but you know I am not somebody who will text and be like दे दें please. So Bharas came in March first week when we were in lockdown.
Okay.
I still remember I was eating matron wale chawal and there was Sanadeem Beg calling me and I was like so you know he's big name and everything, so he called me और उन्होंने बताया ये एक project है and we're gonna take you as the main lead and everything, but हम 2 हफ्ते में start कर रहे हैं और lockdown था, ये peak lockdown की हम बात कर रहे हैं.
God, okay.
There were no flights, nothing.
फिर?
So I came by road from Lahore to Karachi to shoot Bharas.
Wow.
So this is how Bharas happened. Bharas happened after Dilruba, but we shot it for quite a long time.
अभी भी चल रहा है?
अभी भी चल रहा है.
अभी तो है उसकी कहानी.
अभी है, अभी 10-12 एपिसोड्स हैं, but हैं अभी. Bharas तो भी चल रहा है. Bharas generally is also a very good project, not because it's my project, I'm going to talk about it, but मेरे लिए ये था दिलरुबा के बाद और दौरान मुझे बहुत इरम जैसे रोल्स ऑफर हो रहे थे.
तो ये बहुत मसला होता है ना, एक रोल किया तो वैसे ही रोल ऑफर होना शुरू जाते हैं.
Because people really accepted me as Iram, so they started offering me a lot of Iram. But मुझे अपना हर प्रोजेक्ट बहुत डिफरेंट करना होता है. Like this is my second project और मैं कह रही हूँ, but this is me. I can't do same roles again and again. और मुझे सब कहते हैं, but this is what you're gonna do. And I'm like I'd rather do वो एक project a year or 2 projects in a year, but do less. You know. तो Zoya is poles apart from Iram. So इसीलिए for me to play Zoya was very different than playing Iram, because Iram was not me. Zoya is still a part of me, you know.
Zoya बहुत confident.
Zoya is a very us kind of लड़की, and I have learned a lot to Zoya. But Iram अलग ही एक लड़की थी. I still remember मेरा posture different था उस ड्रामे में, क्योंकि Iram एक बहुत reserved or you know conservative, but Dilruba was also easy because I had an amazing director, co-stars and director, and they helped me a lot. मैं तो कुछ नहीं आता था ना. I still remember मैं तो कैमरे में देख लेती थी अक्सर, और my director used बहुत डांट पड़ी हुई है मुझे उस वक्त पे, बहुत ज़्यादा because मैं बहुत मुझसे लाइंस भूल जाती थी. उर्दू मुझसे ठीक से नहीं बोली जाती थी, हालांकि क्यों नहीं बोली जाती थी, हमारी ज़ुबान है, बट वो इतनी फ्लो में नहीं बोली जाती थी. कुछ ड्रामों में तो बहुत फ्लो में. बट आई हैड एन अमेजिंग सपोर्टिव कास्ट एंड डायरेक्टर, तो दिलरुबा वेंट इजी.
आपके मरीना खान के साथ बहुत सीन्स थे, यू नो, आपने देखा हुआ तन्हाइयाँ और धूप किनारे उनका.
मरीना जी इज and will be my first friend from the industry ever.